I know exactly what you've been told your whole life. You've been told that you are too sensitive. You've been told to toughen up. You've been told, probably 1,000 times, not to take things so personally. You've likely spent years apologizing for your tears. But I'm here to tell you something important. The diagnosis you've been given is wrong. There is nothing wrong with you. You are not weak, and you are certainly not a mistake. You are what psychologists call a highly sensitive person, but I prefer a different term. You are a supersensor. While others are recording the world in standard definition, your brain is recording in 8K resolution. And today, we're going to look at the neuroscience that proves your sensitivity is not a defect. It is a high-performance radar system that the world desperately needs. To understand yourself, we have to look at your hardware. Because this isn't just a personality quirk, it's biology. Research shows your brain processes information differently than the other 80% of the population.
Neuroscience has identified 3 specific upgrades in your system that explain why life feels so intense. Your brain has less filtering. Most brains are designed to ignore around 90% of incoming information to save energy. They treat background noise as irrelevant. But your brain treats almost everything as relevant. You process the texture of the chair, the hum of the refrigerator, and the emotional state of the person sitting next to you, all at the same time. This is why you get overwhelmed. But it's also why you notice patterns, beauty, and subtle details that others completely miss. Your mirror neurons are more active. These are the neurons responsible for empathy. But for you, empathy isn't just understanding someone's feelings. You experience them. You don't just notice that someone is sad. You feel that sadness in your own body. You're not imagining it. Your brain is literally simulating their emotional state. You are an emotional sponge in a world full of spills. This leads to the most misunderstood feature of your brain: depth of processing. Psychologists call it the pause-to-check strategy. In conversations or decisions, you may feel slower than others. You might even criticize yourself for overthinking. But here's the truth. You're not slow. You're thorough.
While others react quickly to what's in front of them, your brain is running deeper analysis. You're connecting the present moment to past experiences, predicting outcomes, and analyzing meaning beneath the surface. You're not hesitating because you're confused. You're hesitating because your brain is running a complex simulation to choose the best possible response. That's not a flaw. That's high-level processing. Now, you might wonder, if this makes life harder, why does this trait exist at all? If sensitivity were truly a weakness, evolution would have eliminated it long ago. But it didn't, because the tribe needs you. In ancient times, most people were like warriors, bold, fast, risk-taking. But a tribe made only of warriors wouldn't survive. They would rush into danger without thinking. The tribe needed someone else. They needed observers, advisors, people who could sense danger before it arrived. That was you. You noticed the shift in weather before the storm. You sensed dishonesty before conflict. Your sensitivity wasn't a weakness. It was an early warning system. Modern society is loud, fast, and overwhelming. It's built for the warriors. That's why you feel out of place. But being out of place doesn't mean you lack value. There's a powerful concept in psychology. Some people are like dandelions. They can grow anywhere, in harsh conditions or ideal ones. It doesn't matter.
But you are more like an orchid. In the wrong environment, you struggle. You feel drained. But in the right environment, with the right support, space, and energy, you don't just survive. You thrive in ways others can't. This is called vantage sensitivity. You don't need to become tougher.
You need a better environment. The prescription? Stop fixing yourself. So here's the shift. Stop trying to fix your sensitivity. You cannot change your biology. And more importantly, you shouldn't want to. The world doesn't need more numb people. It needs people who feel. But you do need to protect your system. Set boundaries. Create space. Respect your need for quiet. Because your sensitivity is powerful, but only when it's protected. The next time someone tells you that you're too sensitive, pause. And remember this. You are not defective. You are simply experiencing the world in higher resolution. And in a world that is becoming more disconnected by the day, your ability to feel deeply is not a weakness. It's what makes you human.